One of the first decisions we have to make when processing our images in black and white is whether we want or not a full tonal range. A full tonal range means having the darkest shadows rendered as pure black in the image, while the lightest highlights are rendered as pure white. In this way, we will end up with a histogram which stretches from left to right in a way that all tones possible between pure black and pure white are represented in the image, with the consequent increase of the global tonal contrast. Of course, not all images benefit from having a full tonal range, and it depends only on us to decide whether we want or not a full tonal range to add depth and pop to our image, or rather maintain a low contrast or low key or high key rendition where a certain mood is maintained. On this image, for instance, we have a tonal distribution of the raw file that shows that we have medium tones and highlights, with a total absence of shadows and blacks, and also pure whites. We can see how there is a little gap here to the right. Now, we might very well decide that we don't want pure blacks nor whites for this image, maintaining the softness, delicacy, and mood of a foggy morning. However, if we decide to go with a full tonal range, we will do what we call in photography setting the black and the white point. Now, in order to do so, we have different options in Adobe Lightroom. The first one is by using the tonal sliders black and whites that we can find here in the develop mode, in the tonal tools. Now, by dragging these sliders to the left and right, we can see how the histogram is stretched towards the blacks in this case and towards the whites in this case. Now, in order to know when to stop, what we can do is to click on the triangular icons that hover on the histogram. They were clicked already, and which are going to activate a warning mask that announces the clipping, that is the loss of detail of those areas where the tones have lost all texture and detail, turning into deep black in this case, or featureless white in this case. What we're going to do normally is to move the sliders right until or right before the first tones clip in the highlights and in the shadows. Now we're going to make, this is all set, as we can see, we're going to make a snapshot to compare this option with another one we're going to adjust with a different tool.